Honest question for you. So, if somebody told you that you had to deliver some kind of presentation, let's say 3 days from now, what thoughts, what emotions, if you're really honest, would sort of rise up in you hearing that? Would you be excited? Would you feel apprehensive? Maybe a little bit of panic? How about this? Do you happen to be someone who just hates having to give presentations and will do anything you can to avoid it? Do you get nervous maybe when you have to present and maybe experience sweaty palms or the inability to take a deep breath when you're speaking? Maybe your legs start trembling when you're up there and you wonder, can my audience see that this is happening? Or are you someone who doesn't necessarily hate giving presentations, but when you see other people giving them, you either think to yourself, wow, I will never be able to do it that well. Or you think, wow, I really hope that I do not look like that when I am presenting. So, for the past 15 years, I have worked with professionals at companies like Goldman Sachs, Dell Computers, Capital One Bank, if you can believe it, even NASA engineers, literally rocket scientists, helping them navigate all of the struggle and all of the emotion that often goes along with having to speak in public. And what is always so fascinating for me is that a lot of these people are really intelligent, successful, often really confident folks who just come to me saying, Matt, I need help with my presenting. It's just not where it needs to be. For most of them, learning how to tackle this particular skill feels like a really big hill to climb, and oftentimes a really scary and intimidating one. They either don't enjoy having to give presentations at all, or they just feel like they could be a whole lot better at it. So, having heard all that, maybe you are listening and kind of nodding along, thinking to yourself, you know what, that is kind of me. I relate to that. And if that's the case, let me tell you, honestly, I really appreciate where you are. I get it. You know what? It can be really scary just saying out loud, hey, this is something I need help with. Now, I will also tell you that there is almost nothing that I personally love doing more than coming alongside people to help them become really good at this particular skill. I love doing it. I eat, sleep, and breathe it, and it just so happens to be something that I'm really good at. And my clients will tell you that. Now, because I've been a presentations coach for so many years, I've seen firsthand over and over again how critical it is for people to first not have to tackle this journey alone, and second, to know that they have someone walking alongside them who understands the struggle and who only wants to see them become strong and confident in their ability to speak in front of others. So what I did is I took those 15 years of coaching experience and I developed a fully interactive online program that walks you, the participant, step by step through every single aspect of the public speaking journey, if you will. In my program, I work one-on-one with you to help you overcome your nerves and to learn how to project confidence, competence, and undeniable credibility when you speak. Not only in the way you sound when you're speaking, but also in the way you look. I walk you through a really simple, skeleton, structured, kind of plug-and-play outline that you can use every single time you have to put a presentation together. And I can tell you, my clients have told me, it will make your life so much easier. In this program, you'll learn specific, simple techniques to grab your audience's attention and actually hold onto it. And honestly, those specific learns that I just mentioned are just the tip of the iceberg with this program. There's so much more. So it's set up in short, really fun, really engaging video segments so that you can walk through it on your own schedule, absolutely at your own pace. In each video, you'll learn a new presentation technique, and then you'll have access to customized worksheets that allow you to immediately put what you're learning to work. Now, throughout the program, you and I will be meeting live online to walk through every single thing you are learning and then apply it directly to the specific presentations that you either are giving now or that you will be giving in the future. You'll have unlimited email access to me for questions, as well as access to new and updated video content that allows you to just keep sharpening your presentation skills in the months and literally years to come. It never ends. And last but not least, your access to this content doesn't expire ever. So you can keep using it for as long as you want to, which is something you don't get with a one-off presentations course. Now, I gotta tell you, if you are hearing all this and you're thinking to yourself, I mean, I kind of want to become a better speaker, but it's probably not all that important to me. If that's you, this probably is not the program for you, and that is absolutely okay. However, if you're watching and listening and thinking to yourself, you know what, I want to become a strong communicator. I see the value in it. I see what it can do for my life. And I am potentially willing to invest my time and my energy and my resources into something like this. If that is you, I truly hope you'll at least consider just having a conversation. This kind of training, it's not inexpensive, and it takes effort and it takes time. But if you are willing to let me come alongside you to help you become really strong in this arena, I can promise you, as my clients have told me, it is a journey that you will end up being so incredibly glad that you took. So having said all of that, you are obviously absolutely free to keep dreading having to give presentations, to keep dealing with all the nervousness that goes along with that. You can keep walking away from the presentations you give, wondering if you even came close to hitting your mark. Or you can decide right now that you'd like to at least explore taking a step in a new and different direction and book some time on my calendar for us to just have a conversation. Honestly, that is all it will be. I have zero desire to try to sell you something that you either don't want or that you don't need. It's just not in my blood. I am truly here as a resource for people who genuinely want to become solid, skillful speakers. So if that is you, go ahead and click the link below, pick a time, and let's chat. It's really as easy as that.